This is one of the texts that I am going to use to teach myself Hebrew. It's called Teach Yourself to Read Hebrew. It is by Simon and Anderson. There are only 10 chapters in it, so it's not too daunting. We'll start with some basic overview here between the differences and the things that are alike between English and Hebrew. So English is read from left to right, as we know. Hebrew is the opposite. It's read from right to left, which can be really confusing at first. In the English alphabet, there are 26 letters. Some are consonant and some are vowels. We know this. In the Hebrew alphabet, there are 22 letters, all of which are consonants. And the vowels are dots and dashes added below and beside the consonants. English has both capital and small letters, and the Hebrew alphabet has no capital letters. And English letters are never written differently when they appear at the end of a word, but the 5 of the Hebrew letters have a different form when they appear at the end of a word. It's going to be interesting. All right, it says it is impossible to learn to read English without knowing the meaning of the words because letters and letter combinations can be pronounced in so many different ways, like the C in the words cat and circle, and the letters O-U-G-H in the words through and cough. Hebrew consonants and vowels are always pronounced the same. Therefore, it is possible to learn to read Hebrew without knowing the meaning of words. Yay! All right, lesson 1, we are learning these 3 Hebrew letters. I know from previous work that that's a bet and a shin and a tav, but I'll take you through that. Okay, we're going to start off super simple. We've got this symbol here, this letter that's bet, and it makes a sound as b, as in boy. Pretty easy. And then we've got the shin, which makes the sh sound as in shape, and the tav, which makes the t sound as in tall. So let's practice that. B, sh, t. B, sh, t. All right, remember there are not any vowels, so the vowel sounds are added by dots and dashes below or beside the Hebrew consonants. All right, so we've got 2 pretend Hebrew consonants here. And if you put the little T-looking symbol or the little dash symbol underneath any consonant, it makes a ah sound as in yacht. So we can practice that now. What's this one going to say? It's the b and the ah vowel symbol. Ba. The sh and the ah, sha, the t and the ah, ta. And it does tell us here when a Hebrew vowel is written underneath the Hebrew consonant, pronounce the consonant first and then the vowel, which is what we did. B, ah, sh, ah, t, ah. And don't forget to always read from right to left, which is backwards to us, but not to a Hebrew. So you start with the sh, the ah, add the vowel sha. All right, now we're going to practice. So let's just say the letter sound here, b. Add the vowel ba. Even though it's a different little symbol, it still says ah, that little line. So b, ah, ba, just the letter b. Ba, 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 ba. My kids got tickled when I was doing this because I sounded like a sheep. Let's try the next line. So we've got sh, sha, sh, sha, sh, sha, sha, sha. This time I'm going to go really slow and you try to say it before I say it. So we have t, ta, 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 ta. All right, let's try line number 4. T, ta, sh, sha, b, ba, b, ba, sh, t, sh, sha, ba, ta. Why don't you try line number 5 on your own? All right, how'd you do? Let's try it once together. That's ta, ta, t, ba, b, sha, sh, sha, b, sha, t. And the last one on this exercise is number 6. See what we have here. Ba, you say it before me. Sh, ba, t, ta, sh, ta, b, sha, b. All right, let me give you a screenshot of these 6 exercises, and I want you to pause your video and practice those by yourself until you feel fairly comfortable with them, and then come back. All right, now we are going to learn to write the Hebrew letters because that's going to help us connect everything in our brain. So they're pretty easy. They're totally foreign to what our letters look like as in English letters. So don't try to make it work like you're going to remember them by relating them to our letters because they just don't look anything like our letters. Like this is the B. Remember the B sound. So it's going to take you step by step here. You draw a straight line across the top. Then you draw the line down. Then you put a little base or foundation on it, and then you put a dot in the middle, and you have your bet, your B sound. All right, now we're going to practice that bet or that B sound. I have some worksheets here that I have in the description for you to print out, or you can just do this on regular notebook paper. It's okay. So we're just going to practice a few of these. So remember, and these are a little more rounded off. Everywhere you look, they do them a little bit differently, just like your English handwriting letters. So you're going to go across the top and then down. Put that little foundation line on there and the dot in the middle. You made your first bet. All right, across the top, down, foundation line, the dot in the middle. Let's keep going. Cross, down, the base, and the dot. B. And it really helps if you can say your letter sound as you go along. B. That will really help you remember the shape of it. B. Very nice. Keep going. All right, so complete that line of the letter B. Okay. How did I do? How did you do? I think I got sloppier as I went, sloppier, just like we do in regular handwriting in our English language. Let's see if we can figure out which is my favorite one. Did you do that when you were in school? Oh, well, of course, my favorite one is the very first one because I did that one the neatest. Maybe also this one. Pick out a couple of yours that you feel like you did great on. Okay, we're going to try our next letter, the Shin. It kind of looks like a W in English, maybe you can think of it that way. Doesn't make a W sound. So just You draw the diagonal line straight across the bottom, another diagonal line until you have like a U shape. And then there's kind of that weird line drawn in the middle. And then there's a little dot that goes over the top of the right hand little prong there. If you put it somewhere else, it'll make a different sound. So be careful with that. All right, so let's try to make our shin. It's pretty easy. Straight line down, across, back up, and then that kind of goes to that corner usually. Down, across, and up. Line down. Oh, I forgot my dot. If you don't put the dot there, it doesn't make the same sound. Shh. Okay, remember to make your letter sound. Shh. Look at me. I'm just forgetting. Are you doing better than me? Down, across, up. Shh. Down, across, and up. Shh. Down, across, and up. Shh. Keep going. Okay, I have my whole entire row done. Let's see. Let me pick out a pretty one. Oh, this one was pretty good. Shh. Make the sh sound. And maybe this one. All right, figure out which one of yours is the best. All right, and then we're going to learn to write the letter tav, the t sound. Just a straight line across and down, and then you put another line down on the other one, and it has a little foot that sticks out. You have to have this sticking out over the edge a little bit, and that little foot sticking out, or it will get mixed up with another letter. Okay, here we have our practice paper. So remember, we go across first, and then down. We make another line over here that has the foot on it. And remember to start inside that line right there. Don't put it right on the edge of it. All right, cross and down. Put the little foot. Cross, down, a little foot. Cross and down the foot. I'm getting messier. Cross, down, little foot. Keep going. All right, let's pick a pretty one. Did you make your t sound as you made your tas? Look, my first one is always the prettiest. Is that the way yours is? Okay, maybe this one? A little bit. If you can do calligraphy, then maybe you can try that fancy thing at the beginning. All right, excellent job on your first lesson. So we've learned that we learned the bet makes the b sound, and the shin makes the sh sound, and the tav makes the t sound on our first lesson. And then we learned how to put the vowel marks underneath our consonants to make the ah sound, as in yacht.